It's a fascinating comment from Joe Burrow because on one hand, nobody believes that. He played as well as he possibly could have. It was factors beyond his control that kept the Bengals from getting to the postseason last year, including the stubborn cheapness of the front office, the failure to have the Jamar Chase deal done and have him ready to go week one when they lost to the Patriots. The Patriots, who were otherwise 3-13 last year, including a game that the Bills didn't want to win to cap the season so that the Patriots wouldn't have the number one overall seed in the draft. But I like the attitude from Burrow, and I think at some level the message is I got to be good enough to overcome any lingering whiffs of dysfunction in the organization. It's on me. If we fail, no matter how well I played, I'm just going to have to play better. I'm going to have to make up the slack for the fact that they screwed around with Jamar's contract last year. They're screwing around with Trey Hendrickson this year. There's always going to be something. I've got to play better to make up for that.
Yeah, one, this is why I love Joe Burrow. He's the man. I mean, the fact that he says these type of things on the heels of the year he just had where, like, we heard people like Troy Aikman be on Monday Night Football going, I'm voting for him to be the MVP in football, right? I heard John Gruden say his vote would be for Joe Burrow as well. That's what's amazing, and that's why Joe Burrow is one of my favorite players, quarterbacks in the league. He just takes it on his shoulders. He says it. He's not going to point fingers at anything else and all that. And this is what I think is even doubly, okay? That's a new word. Doubly is awesome about him. I think he actually kind of believes it. Right? I think he's the kind of guy that goes, I didn't play very good in week one against the Patriots. If I played a little bit better, we would have won that one, and maybe we would have gotten the playoffs. Oh, I threw an interception late in the game where I just absolutely destroyed Baltimore all game and threw for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, but I threw an interception late to Jamar Chase, who Jamar Chase also took the blame a little bit about the route, but I think they're the kind of crew that looks at it and goes, well, if we didn't play perfect, then it's partly our fault. And that's why I love Burrow and Chase and that Bengals offense, because I think they just take it on themselves to be awesome and carry the football team.
Yeah, and he really was incredible last year. To be considered in that conversation for potential MVP when the team was 9-8
says it all.
It all gets back to the what does MVP even mean?
Right.
It feels like there's 1,000 different potential definitions for it. It's just kind of like you know it when you see it. Is he the most valuable player in football to his team? When you consider what the Bengals would be without him, yes, they wouldn't be 9-8 if they didn't have Joe Burrow last year. That's for damn sure. And he had a spectacular season. Led the league with 4,918 passing yards and 43 touchdown passes against 9 interceptions. He really was spectacular. 108 passer rating for the year. And if they make the playoffs, maybe he does get more MVP votes. Maybe it does come down to him and Josh Allen, not Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson.
No, I think that's what's so amazing about what we're talking about right now. I think that's what's amazing about even voting for the MVP. Like we've talked about a lot here with Mahomes, Burrow, Allen, and Lamar Jackson. I mean, it's just an incredible era we're in right now. You the top 10 quarterbacks in football, I mean, they're all awesome. But the top 4 are, like, not only awesome, they're all-time greats already, in my opinion. They are all-time greats on their way to the upper room of the Hall of Fame. Yeah, maybe they could use a little hardware. I get it. But their play on the field warrants week after week that kind of comment. That's how awesome they are. That's the specialness of guys we're watching here. We're in a little bit of an era of Elway and Marino and Montana or whatever, right? I mean, it's that kind of guy. Or, you know, Manning and Brady and Favre in his prime and maybe Drew Brees there at the start of his – like, I mean, we got a special group. This is a special crew. And, yeah, you I don't know, throw a dart at the board who's more valuable to their team. Burrow, Allen, Mahomes, Lamar, I don't know. But that's how awesome they are, to your point.
Yeah, you take any of them away from the teams that they're currently on, and those teams are dramatically different. It's a quarterback-driven league. It's a franchise quarterback-driven league. And the teams that have it know it, and they know that every year they're going to be in the mix for the postseason. And if they don't make it, it's a major disappointment like it was for the Bengals last year. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.